it's Tina. I am back, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a what's in my hospital bag video. I am due next month with my baby girl, and I'm very excited to finally have my bag packed. It's about 95% of the way done. I just have a couple of little things to pick up, like a little travel deodorant and just little knick-knacky tiny things like that, but for the most part it's ready to go. So very excited to cross that off the list. Before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to mention. One is that you won't see anything in this bag that is intended for the baby. I actually have a separate bag that's packed for the baby, and I will link that video. I already did her video. Hers has been packed. So I'll link that video somewhere around here so that you guys can take a look at what I'm bringing for her if you'd like to do that. And the second thing is that there's a couple of things in here that might be a little bit more on the TMI scale, so you know, if that kind of thing bothers you, then go ahead and just maybe skip over this video. I don't know, it's not too bad, but I just did want to give you a heads up. You know, we are having a baby here. It's a medical procedure. There's stuff that happens when you have a baby that I need to be prepared for, so just wanted to give you a heads up that you may see some things on there, especially for my younger viewers or whatnot. So you may see some things in here that are, you know, not necessarily the prettiest things ever, but definitely necessary for having a baby. The very first thing I have here, which I'm going to show you guys, is my packing list. So I scoured the internet, Pinterest, and made several lists for packing and things like that. This is what I came up with. I know you probably can't see it you know, very clearly from here, but I have a list for myself for my bag. I also have a list for the baby's bag, so I didn't forget anything. And then I also have a list for daddy's bag. Also in this packet is a copy of my driver's license and insurance cards, just in case, you know, I plan on bringing them, you know, they're in my purse, just in case anything happens and I need an extra copy, they're in there as well. Also, I have a to-do list here with my last minute items. So basically, you know, assuming I go into labor, you know, in the middle of the night, whatever the case may be, this list will be the first thing visible. It's just got reminders on here for me to fill up my pets' food and water bowls, feed the fish, you know, stuff like that. Grab my glasses, my eyeglasses, you know, my phone charger, my laptop and my chargers, things like that. So I've got all of that in there. And then the last thing I have here in this little folder is just 5 $1 bills. This is for vending machine use in case, again, you know, if I'm in labor at night, if my husband needs something to drink, you know, if I give birth at night and then maybe I'd like a little snack from the vending machine or a soda or a Gatorade, something like that. We just have some singles here for the vending machine. All right, so the very first thing I'm bringing that's not actually in my bag is a pillow. I asked you guys for advice on that. And yes, a lot of you said to bring the pillow, so I got the pillow here. This is an old pillow that I don't mind if it gets ruined. It's still very comfortable though. Also, I put a Dollar Tree pillowcase on it, and I have an extra one packed in my bag in case something gets on it, it needs to be changed. But I do have my own personal pillow here. And next, moving on to the bags. So I have my little pack, like my weekender bag here, I guess that's what they're called. I got this bag on Amazon. It was about 20 bucks. I wasn't gonna buy a new bag per se just for this trip, but I realized the only bags I had were either too small or too big. I had like a couple of rolling suitcases, which I didn't want to bring a whole entire suitcase to the hospital, and then I had a couple of, like, you know, I don't know, like bags, but they were more tote bags. I didn't really have one that was kind of this size, and this size actually ended up being perfect. It's not stuffed to the brim. I've got plenty of room to add things if I need to, or to take things home from the hospital as well that I received there, you know, medical equipment. If anybody happens to bring a gift or anything like that, I have room in here to put it, you know, in here, so I can also bring stuff home. But the bag actually worked out really well size-wise for that. I'll try to link this down below, and then anything else that I can think of that I talk about in the video, I will also try to put links to down below in the comment. All right, opening the bag up here, the first thing I've got, okay, let's see. The first thing I have is a pair of pajamas. And these are, you guys have seen me wear these, you've heard me talk about them. I love these things. These are just some black, like a button-up. Let me try to move the bag here. Okay, these are just like the black button-up top bag. This would make for easy access for nursing. Things like that, and also they're black so that if anything gets on them, because obviously, you know, I'm going to be having a baby, so, you know, if anything gets on them, you know, hopefully it won't be too visible. I have the pants here as well. They're just really lightweight. They're nice pajamas. They're super comfy. That would be for after I deliver. I know a lot of people order their own maternity gown or take their own maternity gown with them for like delivery. but I opted not to do that. One, they're pretty expensive, more than I wanted to spend on something I will probably throw away. And two, I don't know for sure what my hospital's rules are on that. Some hospitals will allow you to wear your own maternity gown, and then some will not. They make you wear the hospital gown, you know, because it's the access points that they're already familiar with, you know, in case anything goes wrong or whatever. So I opted not to bring a gown. I will just be wearing the gown the hospital provides during delivery. Okay, second thing I have here is just some really comfortable clothes. This is just a pair of legging capris that I've been loving. I got at Walmart for $5. A really plain t-shirt. This can double. This can be worn in the hospital, or it can be worn as kind of like a going home outfit. I really don't care about the going home outfit. I know some people get dressed up, but I'm more looking for comfort. We live pretty close to the hospital, so I'm definitely not planning on stopping anywhere, the mall or anything like that on the way home. So I didn't bring anything that was like super fancy for any special occasions, just something really, really cozy. The next thing I have are two bras. I've got here my very, very favorite, very comfortable Walmart bras that I get for $4.88. So I've got one of those in there, and that's just like that, pink one. And then I also got a nursing bra, which I've packed as well in there. And again, you know, either or, mix and match, whatever's feeling right for the occasion, that's what I'll be wearing. I packed a little like camisole type tank top. It has a built-in bra. In case I need that for, again, going home, lounging around after I have the baby, anything like that. I also picked up from Target, and this needs to be washed. As you can see, the tag's still on it, but this is just a nightgown. This is open in the bottom because I had the pair of black pajamas that were pants, but I didn't have anything that was open in the bottom, and I understand, you know, after you have a baby, they need to do a lot of checking and everything like that down there, so it's a lot easier to wear something that's open down there, like a dress type, which is exactly what this is. Alright, next I picked up a robe. This is, you know, in case, well, there's a couple reasons. One, if I need to walk around the you know, floors of the hospital, I have something to put on over my hospital gown so my hiney isn't hanging out. And two, you know, if we have visitors, things like that, it's something I can easily grab and wear to cover myself up if I need to have some modesty or privacy, you know, any occasion that calls for it. And finally, just a couple more little nightgowns. This, you know, just a polka dotted gray nightgown. And then I have here, this is actually a swimsuit cover up, but I brought it in case I need something extra to wear home. Again, really loose and flowy, not something that's going to be tight or constricting because I don't want that, but it gives me an alternative to the capri pants, which I had intended to wear home, just in case, you know, if you end up with a C-section, you have an incision, you know, you need something that you don't want to wear pants, something that's going to be, you know, hurting your incision. So I brought this little dress just in case that happens and I need something else to wear. Okay, moving on to some of the bags I've packed inside the bag. I just packed here, okay, so this is my makeup bag. I know makeup is a hot topic for when you're having a baby. I just packed a little bit of it. As you can see, this is the entire amount that I'm bringing. If I feel up to it, it's not going to be like definitely not a priority or whatnot, but I do know that a lot of pictures will be taken after she's born, and I felt like, well, you know, if I'm up for putting on a little bit of makeup so I feel a little bit better about myself, because I'm sure I'll probably be in pretty rough shape, then maybe I will, you know, so I just brought a little bit just in case. And I also packed a pack of, this is just Neutrogena, like makeup remover wipes, face wipes, just to have as well. Okay, these are my toiletry items. Again, very, very basic stuff here. I've got some shampoo and conditioner packets, some nice lotion that I really like, some dry shampoo, my contact lens solution, a body wash, and Q-tips. And then in here I've got a razor and a toothbrush. Up here I just have an extra pair of contact lenses in case I need them, some face wash, some lip balm for my lips, and then also another toothpaste and extra hair ties as well. And then right here, I just brought along this like 10-pack of thank you cards that I picked up at the dollar spot in Target, and that is to hand out to, you know, anybody in the hospital that I feel like I want to give a thank you card to at the end of it. So nurses, you know, doctors, things like that, anybody that, you know, whatever that helps us out along the way, hopefully I'll have a chance to just write them a quick thank you note. Okay, this is a really fun bag. In here, I've just got some snacks. So I packed a few of these Cliff Bars. Again, just in case I have her in the middle of the night and there's no place to get food and I'm totally famished, I've got a couple of granola bars in there, the Cliff Bars. Also, same thing for my husband in case he gets hungry. And then also I packed quite a few, like a couple of handfuls of hard candies. I understand from reading on the internet that sometimes you're allowed to have those in labor. Also, you know, with your ice chips or whatnot, I don't know for sure, but I figured that would probably be something nice to have, you know, either way. I've been eating those Jolly Ranchers like crazy anyway, so got some of those in there. And then this is the TMI bag here. So these are the things that I packed for after delivery, kind of to assist with the recovery process. So I have some breast pads, and I understand, I know most of the time for most women, your milk doesn't come in until a few days after delivery, but I'm sure stranger things have happened, so I just put a few in there just in case I need them. And then I also have some really big, super large maxi pads. Again, I know the hospital gives those to you, but I know also from just talking to other people that a lot of times everybody hates those things. Some people love them, some people hate them. So I just packed a few of my own that I bought just in case, you know, I happen to need them. I also picked up this Lamso lanolin cream. This is nipple cream, you know. Probably don't need an explanation for that. Last thing I grabbed is just this Dermaplast pain relieving spray. This again is for after delivery. The hospital will probably give me either this or some form of this, but just in case they don't, I have it in my bag. Okay, the next thing I've gotten here is just a few pairs of these nice, super awesome fluffy socks. I actually get these at the Dollar Tree just to keep my feet warm, what have you. The next thing I have is this tumbler. Again, this is a Dollar Tree buy, and on the inside of this tumbler, I actually have some Hawaiian Punch drink mix packets. I heard that the hospital cups can sometimes be those little small, tiny styrofoam cups, and so it's nice to have a bigger cup, you know, to drink out of. It's from the Dollar Tree too, so if something happens to it, no big deal. But also I brought the drink packets because, you know, sometimes you get burnt out on water and you want something else to drink. I've been loving Gatorade lately. Trying to drink only a bottle of it a day, but a pretty big bottle. But it's just because I've been drinking so much water lately that I'm like burnt out on it. So I just stuck a couple of those drink packets in there as well. Okay, just a couple of things for the shower. I have a shower poof and then some shower flip-flops. And one of my subscribers left a comment when I talked about these when I picked them up from the Dollar Tree that they recommended I not wear them in the shower because they had fallen, and I feel so bad. By the way, I wanted to tell you I'm so sorry. I meant to respond to your comment and I didn't get a chance to, so I'm telling you I read your comment and I am so sorry that that happened to you. I want you to know that I will be very, very, very cautious wearing these in the shower, but I'm very used to wearing shower shoes. Anytime I go somewhere that's a public bathroom or swimming pool or the beach, anything like that, if I'm going into any sort of shower that's not my own, I always wear shower shoes. So I'll be very, very careful. I promise you that nothing will happen. But I brought those for that reason. The next thing I have here is just a 6-pack of these briefs. These are in 2 sizes up from what I normally wear. And I bought them that way because, you know, there's a lot of stuff you gotta wear after delivery that, you know, warrants a bigger pair of underwear. Plus, they'll probably be really loose and comfy. I do need to wash these as well, but I did pick that up and I've got quite a few in there. And if anything happens to these again, I won't be able to wear these after I recover from delivery. So if anything happens, these are gonna get trashed anyway, no big deal. All right, last couple of things. I just grabbed, for comfort for me, my big bottle of Noodle and Boo lotion, which matches baby girl's lotion that I got her. She's got the little travel size, but I brought the big bottle as well. I have that extra pillowcase I was talking about in case anything gets on the one that I have on the pillow currently. A hairbrush. The very last thing I brought is just an extra green bag. Again, this is in case we need to carry anything out at the very end. Anything that the hospital gives us, like leftovers that are in the room, diapers, wipes, you know, things like that, anything like that, I can use that to carry that stuff out of the hospital. Alright guys, so that is the end of my video. I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. As always, if you are not subscribed to my channel and you do enjoy my videos, please do subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!